Hey there, friend. Good to see that you're doing well. You look quite a bit better than the last time I saw you. The arm healing well? Good. Most people don't have the chance to walk away from a fight with a manticore like that, especially in the condition that we ended up in. But hey, what's done is done, right? Quiet night here tonight, huh? There's been some trouble out west lately, so a lot of the irregulars are out on the job right now. So we have this place almost entirely to ourselves. Get comfortable. I already got you a drink. Northern fire wine, like I promised. Top shelf. No point in going cheap with the amount of money that Manticore's head landed us. Speaking of which, did you get a chance to stop by that armory I told you about? Good. So you picked up your new gear? What do you think of it? I specialized in it myself. Chainmail with black leather overlay, using steel mesh for added strength, and iron plate with a few key points. A western short spear, with a built-in grapple mechanism that can be used to fire the head of the spear at a nearby target. A light shield for general defense, of course. An imperial short sword for when you need to get up close and personal. And last, but definitely not least, a hunter's magazine-fed crossbow. This loadout's pretty close to what I carry myself. No fancy enchantments or anything too special like that. But this is most certainly a step up from that sharpened stick you were carrying before. That's not to say that a sharpened stick can't make all the difference in battle. But I figured that you might prefer a more robust arsenal. I'm glad that you decided to hear me out about taking a look at a few jobs with me. It'll be nice to have someone like you watching my back out there. And I think that you'll appreciate the pay. I know that being a hunter like what I do can be dangerous, but if it's done right, the reward seriously outweighs the risks. Most hunters are either dead or retired by the time they're 35. Me personally, I enjoy the work that I do and don't really plan on quitting anytime soon. But I guess once I've made my fortune, I'll probably settle down in one of the hub cities, make a bit of extra cash trading new guildies. Poor guys don't have a clue what they're getting themselves into. But after they understand that being a guard for one of the guilds more or less makes them a foot soldier on the front lines, they're usually smart enough to seek out training. Wait. You really don't know why a guard from the guild would need training from a hunter like me? You must really not be from around here then. The 4 major guilds around the capital are in constant competition with each other. Of course, it's all motivated either by money or because someone with some power decided to throw a temper tantrum. But a fresh guild guard has to deal with any number of threats. Monsters, bandits, foreign soldiers, or even hired men sent by the other guilds. It's endlessly brutal. You can make plenty of money if you can provide exclusive value to one of the guilds. But then again, you also just put a target on your back when it comes to any of the other 3. Generally speaking, there are 2 ways to play it. Either offer your services to all guilds and join a trade federation, or dedicate yourself to one particular guild and try to be useful enough that they keep you well protected. Screw up, and you're dead. That's all there is to it. No one ever gets charged. Half the time, they don't find the body. The Hunter's Academy that I'm currently working for is a major business in one of the capital's trade federations, so we should be left alone by all 4 guilds, as long as we continue to work like I have been. Not only would killing us piss off a decent-sized guild of monster hunters, but the guild that would be seen as responsible would stand to lose a lot of money, as the trade federation that it's a part of would likely cut off all trade with that guild for a while, or at least until the investigation was concluded. The guilds tend to avoid all-out war and keep their actions more or less covert to avoid being noticed by the Emperor. While these guilds are without a doubt what gives the Empire its strength, the actual royals are the backbone that holds it together. Without them, the entire system would come crashing down. But enough about guilds and all that. I looked into a few jobs that we could take, but only one really caught my eye. Tomorrow we're gonna head to the Royal Palace and pick up a job from one of the knights there. They need someone to go and scout out a nearby forest, just out west of the capital. The pay is good and the job seems easy. My guess is that some knight likely just wants to put off his duties and is willing to pay someone else to get it over with quickly. Either way, whatever's attracted so much attention out west has left the capital a little short on manpower, so we're being paid a premium rate. And for how easy this job seems, we'd be totally crazy to turn it down. Hey, with the pay we're gonna make off that scouting job, we'll be able to take a decent little break. There's quite a few things to see here in the capital. I was thinking maybe even an elven bathhouse. Seriously, I mean it. You can feel the stress melt off you in those places. I don't know how they do it, but it works. Well, kick back for a minute with me, then we'll head to bed. It's gonna be a long day tomorrow, and you have to test out your new gear. Tonight, I'll dream of elves and fine wine.